And we are live. Welcome to the Noble Credit Podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about the best Chase Business Inc. credit cards that there is. And first, we have to disqualify some Chase Business Inc. credit cards for you. Right now, we're going to disqualify the Chase Business Inc. Premier Card and the Chase Business Inc. Preferred Card. Reason why we have to disqualify these cards is because they have annual fees. And it's not that annual fees are a bad thing. We have plenty of cards over here with annual fees. But for business purposes, the Chase Business Inc. Unlimited and the Chase Business Inc. Cash, these have no annual fees. Therefore, you don't have to worry about justifying an annual fee for these, and by themselves they're fine cards in and of themselves. Give me 1 second. So you don't have to worry about justifying the cards in and of themselves. Now let's do a little review of both credit cards, and then I would like to help you guys get approved for these cards as well. So we'll walk through an application. I have both of these credit cards, so I know what it takes to get approved for them. And to answer your first question, do you need an official business right now? No, you do not. In fact, I'll tell you a little story a little later on after we finish this review of both of the cards, but you do not need a business at the moment um, to get these cards. And I just want to warn you guys that these cards do fall under what is known as the Chase 524 rule. Let me check the comment section. Let me check the uh the watch list. Make sure everybody can hear me. By the way, give me a thumbs up if you're watching this on replay, and thumbs up if you're watching this live, because we're talking about the Chase Business Inc. Cash and the Chase Business Inc. Unlimited. These are, in my opinion, the best two of the best business cards that there is. I would say it's these two, the Blue Business Plus by American Express. Yeah, pretty much those are the three best ones. And it probably has something to do with them being no annual fee credit cards. But we're going to do a little bit of a review of this Chase Business Inc. Unlimited card. So let me bring this over onto my screen over here. All right, and then I'm going to blow it up a bit. I'm checking the camera to see if you can actually see this. You might not be able to see it due to the glare. You can kind of see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Okay, so we're going to start off with the $750 bonus that you get when you complete the sign up bonus for the Chase Business Inc. Unlimited credit card. So after you spend $6,000 within the first 3 months of having the card, you're going to receive uh, a $750 cash bonus. Now, this cash bonus can be used for, as a statement credit, or if you have a card such as a Chase Sapphire Preferred or Chase Sapphire Reserve or a Business Inc. Preferred, you can transfer these points to Chase UR points, Chase Ultimate Reward points, to be redeemed for things like travel. So that's one of the good things about having Chase uh, credit card points is you can redeem these for about 2 cents per point when redeemed optimally for travel, and then you have access to the Chase Travel Portal. So the Chase Business Inc. Unlimited has that, and the Chase Business Inc. Cash have two of the best sign up bonuses for. Give me 1 second. Let me straighten out the camera. Okay, I hope that helps. They have two of the best sign up bonuses because the sign up bonuses for the Chase Business Inc. Premier and the Chase Business Inc. Preferred, they're really high, and so they make a little bit less sense. And the Chase Business Inc. Unlimited is kind of like the Chase Freedom Unlimited, where it's giving 1.5% back on everything. Now, this is very simple. Simplicity, I think, when it comes to tracking your business spend, is probably going to be key, which is why I don't recommend the Premier or the Business Inc. Preferred. Now, can they work for your particular business? They could, but most of the time, I think simplicity is going to be better. So you're going to be getting 1.5% cash back on all your purchases. And these are the only two Chase credit cards, Chase Business Inc. credit cards that come with a 0% intro offer. So 0% intro APR for the first 12 months of holding this card. Now, this is huge, especially if you're starting up a business or if you have a business already started. That 0% interest free period allows you to use whatever credit limit that you're going to get approved for. By the way, I'll help you get approved for this card later on in the stream when we walk through the application process, but it's going to help you to be able to weather the storm for your business. Let's say you need some equipment to buy for your business and you don't want to pay it off immediately, not encouraging anyone to pay any interest or carry a balance. But if you must carry a balance, this will be the card to do it on because business credit cards do not show up on your credit report. And when they don't show up on your credit report, they don't affect your credit negatively. So they're not going to affect your credit utilization. Your credit utilization accounts for 30% of your credit score. So if you have $10,000 credit limit on your Chase Business Inc. Unlimited credit card and you use 8,000 of it to pay for some equipment for your business, then that amount that you owe to the Chase Business Inc. credit card, it's actually not even going to be tracked on your credit report. So it's not going to negatively affect you at all. So let's move on to employee cards at no additional cost. And then you're going to get some security protections and monitoring for your business. And that's pretty much all there is to the Chase Business Inc. Unlimited. Very simple, very easy to use. And I completely recommend the Chase Business Inc. Unlimited along with its brother, the Chase Business Inc. Cash Card. Now, this card is going to come with a little bit more categories for spend. So, Chase Business Inc. Cash is more about getting cash back for same sign up bonus, cash back for uh, the different categories of spend, 5% categories that you're going to get. So it's also a no annual fee card that's going to come with a 0% intro APR, same as a Business Income Limited. These cards are almost identical except for the earnings rate. So you're going to earn 5% cash back on the first 25,000 spent in combined purchases at office supply stores and on internet, cable, and phone services each account anniversary year. And then you're going to earn 2% cash back on the first 25,000 spent in combined purchases at gas stations, restaurants, each account anniversary year, and then 1% back on everything else. So this is a powerful card to use in conjunction with the Chase Business Inc. Unlimited. Also, the categories that you're going to be receiving 5% back on are very business centric categories. The categories that you're going to be receiving 2% back on are also pretty much business centric because of the gas categories, restaurants for business lunches, business dinners, business breakfast, business brunch. So, uh, so you're going to be benefiting from these categories, especially internet, cable, phone services for the Chase Business Inc. Cash. Now, in the comment section, let me know if you have either of these cards and if you recommend them. By the way, and also do me a favor and like the God Forsaken video. All right, uh, I see some people in the chat already or in I see some people live in the stream with me. Make sure you like the video. Appreciate it. And if you're watching on replay, like the video. All right. It's the Noble Credit Podcast. All right. We're going to do a dummy for this application. Okay. And I have my web browser in incognito mode, so no personal information is going to show up. All right, so your business application is going to look a little like this. Let me make this bigger for you guys. All right, and like I said, I have both of these credit cards. I have one Business Inc. Cash and I have one Business Inc. Unlimited. No Business Inc. Preferreds over here, no Business Inc. Premiers, no $195 annual fees, no $95 annual fees for either of these cards. I'm strictly catering to a simplicity setup for business owners because that's what you need as a business owner. You have a lot of things to worry about. You don't need to be worrying about getting the maximum value in order to justify an annual fee for business purchases. All right. So authorizing officer title. So this is going to be who you are to your company. And if you don't have a company, you can do it as a sole proprietorship. You can apply for this as a sole proprietorship. And the story that I'll tell you, and this is a really good tidbit, and I hope this helps someone not walk into a branch. Watching a video like this, it automatically makes you more knowledgeable than if you walked into a branch and told the banker, "Hey, I want to apply for a Chase Business Inc. credit card." Watching this stream right here is going to add so much more value because the people that are going to be giving out the credit cards or helping you apply for credit cards in branch, they're going to know way less about the application process than you. So good on you for tuning into a stream like this. Okay. And let me know if you're having trouble seeing the screen in the background, by the way. But we're going to continue. So, your first name, just put whatever your first name is. If it's Greg, put Greg. I'm going to just fill this out as a dummy sample. Uh, I don't put middle names on credit cards just because I don't like to see a middle initial in the middle of my credit card. That's personal preference. It's optional if you want to, but I do not prefer that. So last name is self-explanatory stuff. Date of birth, put your date of birth, put 0808 999. Mother's maiden name, make sure you put this. If it's Jones, put Jones. Okay, so tax ID type. You're gonna put your social security number in. Now you might think, oh, if you have a normal business, you're gonna get an EIN. This is not that section yet. Okay. Now, there is a section for your EIN. It's going to be much lower. So, for right now, we're just going to worry about your social security number. And the reason why you have to put your social security number is because you have to be a personal guarantor on any of the credit that you take out. And if you're just joining me in the stream, could you hit the like button for me? I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much. So, social security number. So we're going to do 555 343455. All right. And then you're going to put your address in here. Usually going to have a domestic address. Put your home address here. 124 Greg Street, Nevada. Perfect. And they auto-filled everything. And they put your email address, Greg Street at AOL.com. Put your phone number in. I like 544 544 345 7655. Okay, now the most important section, total gross annual income. This is why you shouldn't go into a bank for something like this. This section is something that if I'm sitting across from a banker and they ask me my total gross income, I want to tell the honest to goodness truth. But since you're by yourself, since you're applying for this just you alone, this is where now you can use the rules to benefit you. There's something called DTI. It's called debt to income ratio. Your loan limit or your credit limit is dependent upon your DTI. So the higher your income is, the more debt that Chase is willing to give you. So total gross annual income. Now you might think, oh, you only make 30,000 a year. Well, who do you share financial responsibilities with? Do you share financial responsibilities with two other people, one other person? What's their income? You're going to put all of this into this section. So let's say you make 30 and you have a partner, and your partner, or you have a business partner, and your business partner makes 100,000. Well, now we put 130,000 here. These are all the people that you share responsibilities with, financial obligations with. They could have a hand in helping to pay down your loan or your credit card. So that's what we put there. All right. And then legal business structure. If you don't have an LLC, which is an option here, put sole proprietorship. This will be like a business company based just around you, Greg Street over here. Okay. So legal business name, Greg Street. And then you can have the desired business name on the card. If it's the same as your sole proprietorship, you can put it. But how about Greg Industries? Okay, does your business use another name like a trade name, assumed name, or DBA? A doing business as name is a name that you have to clear that through the IRS. So there's like forms you have to fill out, just like when you are applying for an LLC through the state and you get approved. You also have to do that for a doing business as name. So we'll put no for right here, and then you're going to do your EIN. Your EIN is going to be it's going to look something like this: 23, and then it's like a tack, and then a few more numbers like that. Okay, good. It's a 8-digit number. So you're gonna use that for your EIN. Is your business's physical address the same as your personal address? Now, for this, you can put yes. Normally, I recommend using a virtual address. Virtual addresses, it allows your business to look more presentable to a bank. Um, but a lot of people have home businesses nowadays. So it's more reasonable to have a home address, especially if your business is done from home. But I do recommend having a virtual address at some point because you want your business to be taken seriously as far as getting loans and getting uh, other business lines of credit through Chase. You should also have a Chase checking account for your business as well. Actually, you don't necessarily have to have a Chase checking account, but military specifically, you would benefit from this because they waive the maintenance fee, the monthly maintenance fee for a Chase business credit card. They're going to waive that for you due to your active duty service. So that's one of the benefits of if you start a business as an active duty service member and you go through Chase because Chase is the closest bank to you, you uh, you will not have to pay a monthly maintenance fee to enjoy that service. Okay, moving on. So is your business's physical address the same as your personal address? For here, we'll just put yes, but like I said, a virtual address, which is going to be an address that's probably going to be located in some type of business district, office park area. And whenever someone types in that address into Google, let's say you apply for a loan and for your business, they type in that address, it looks official. Okay. It's becoming less official and more easily spotted nowadays, but still number of employees, however many employees that you have. If you're the only employee, put 0. If you have someone, put 1. And business phone number, this is probably going to be your phone number, but if you have a business line, go ahead and put that there. Okay, business established date. By the way, remember I have referral links for these Chase Business Inc. credit cards in the description box and in the chat. So, and make sure if you're joining us on the stream that you're hitting the like button. Okay, so establish business date. This is going to be for you, however long ago you established your business. And I would think about this way. How long ago did you think about starting a business? Okay, because you have to get certain things in play. It doesn't necessarily have to be the date that the IRS approved you for your LLC. So, and this is going to help you because Chase is going to see, oh, your business is either young or it's either old. If it's older, that fares more favorably upon you. So we'll do 08/20/17. Now we'll put 2021. We'll make it 2 years, almost 2 years old. Okay, annual business revenue. Now, this is going to be an estimate because let's say you haven't started your business yet. You're going to estimate how much your business is going to make. But let's just say it's going to make 20,000. Okay, in your business category, they have a lot of options here, just whatever category your business falls under. We have a wholesale trade business, and then the business type, we have a wholesale trade chemical up and allied products merchant wholesalers. They got a lot of codes here. And the NASIC code, this is actually going to be on your official paperwork as well. So business subtype, we're going to put that there. And it, and then it's going to match what the IRS gave you as well. So estimated monthly spend. Here's where you kind of want to click on this little I button there. Tell us the average monthly amount you would charge on this card. Remember, if you are going to charge more money on the card, Chase is going to be more comfortable with giving you a higher credit limit. I'm trying to help you get as high of a credit limit as you can. So, if in the first month of business, you think that you're going to be spending about, let's say, 5,000 on the card, then let's put 5,000, not 50, 5,000. Doesn't mean you're going to spend that every month, but that is your estimate. Would you like to add any employee cards? I'll just click no here because if it's just you as a sole proprietorship, no. And then you just read this information here 0% intro APR, go down, no fees. So scroll down here to the bottom, click the I've read and agree to the above. And that is how you will get approved for a Chase Business Inc. Unlimited or a Chase Business Inc. Cash. I have both of these cards, and this is exactly what I've done to receive the credit limits that I've received. I've received over I've received over $6,000 in credit limit on both of these cards. So this is how you would get that. Uh, Referral links are in the description box below. And remember, for simplicity's sake, I do not recommend getting the Premier for your business, the Business Inc. Premier, or the Chase Business Inc. Preferred. Simply, I do not want you to have to justify a $95 annual fee or a $195 annual fee. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it for your mental. I think it's worth it to have the simplest setup that you can. Let me know if you have any questions about either of these credit card products. Uh, if you're just joining us on the replay, make sure you hit the like button for me. And if you're joining me on the live stream, hit the like button for me. But this has been the Chase Business Inc. Unlimited and Chase Business Inc. Cash review. And use those referral links. We have two of them. Use them both if you need to. Uh, get both cards, and remember the Chase 524 rule. If you've applied for more than 5 cards within a 24-month period, you will not be able to get approved for these credit cards. Now, also, you have to have a certain credit score to get approved for these cards. I recommend applying for these cars if you have over a 700. Now, if you have something in the 600s, I've seen people with high 600s get approved, but definitely recommend having a decent credit score. You don't have to have an 800, but you know, don't have a 520. All right. So 524 rule, avoid applying for these cars if you are over the 524 rule, and then no Chase Business Inc. Premieres, no Chase Business Inc. Preferreds. Okay. Chase Business Inc. Unlimited or Chase Business Inc. Cash. Those are the cars that I want you guys to get. And I've been Noble Credit. This is the let me go back to it. This is the Noble Credit Podcast, and we out.